Threshold. So threshold is the combination of Keep Network and New Cipher. It was like the merger. It was the first kind of merger we saw in crypto. This hasn't done well since the kind of Threshold token came out in terms of price. But what they've actually been building is pretty incredible. And in terms of the benefits of what they've been building, I think we're going to see that play out in terms of price action potentially this year. So I want to show what's been happening along with where potentially it can go. Before I get into it though, guys, if you're new here, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. Now, in the videos, I showed myself buying up these cryptos. These were ones that I thought were going to make me really good cash. You can see what they were worth when I recorded the videos. You can also see the highs that these coins hit in under a year and a half, as well as what your profits would have been if you'd have popped $100 into those coins when I released the videos and sold after sort of 16 months. Your total profit from the 100 into each would have been over 123 grand. Now, the thing is obviously you don't have 16 months to get your portfolio sorted. We're in a bull cycle right now. If you're holding cryptos that are not making you money, then you probably got the wrong cryptos in your portfolio, so clear them out. If you don't know where to get started, start at copymycrypto.com. That's the site I run where I share my portfolio with my members. Whenever I'm ready to buy or sell a coin, I tell my members the coin that I'm going to buy or sell, price I'm going to do it at. My members can copy along exactly. They make the exact same profit as me, except they don't have any work to do at all. Now, if you go onto the site, you'll see what my members have earned. You'll see the successes we've had. You can verify it all. It's all public record on this channel. And if you like what you see, try out the service, guys, because my coins have been ripping way more than the market average. So if you want to find out the coins I'm in, you got to join up. Now let's talk threshold. So as we can see, since launch, not really done all that, right? It hit an all-time high of roughly 22.5 cents. Now, as I said, this is the first merger that we've ever seen in crypto. So the network is the product of the protocol merger between Keep Network and New Cipher, which was finalized at the beginning of 2022 with the launch of the T token. So this is both a utility token for the Threshold network and a governance token for the DAO. Now, its primary use is it's used to stake a node. So node operators receive fees from various applications that rely on Threshold's cryptographic primitives. The T token is also a governance token, and users can lock the token in coverage pools to earn yield in exchange for underwriting collateral risk in the network. So they provide a ton of building blocks for privacy, for access controls, for cross-chain bridges, including proxy re-encryption, threshold signatures, distributed key generation, random beacons. And they have introduced tBTC, which is Threshold's biggest app, right? So tBTC is tokenized Bitcoin that's completely permissionless. So there's no custodian, and it allows anyone to tokenize their Bitcoin and use it in DeFi apps without sacrificing privacy or risking censorship. So with regards to Threshold, as you can see, once you bridge your Bitcoin, you can start using it in DeFi, start earning. So the total value locked in terms of Threshold bridged Bitcoin is 4,605 Bitcoin. Staking total value locked is 95 mil, but that, I mean, whatever that is times, over 100 grand. So you're looking at plenty of cash that is floating around in Threshold's network right now. In fact, we'll have a look. So you can build uncensorable E2EE into your DApp. So that's end-to-end encryption. Easy to integrate. They've obviously got stuff like bug bounties and stuff, so they're making sure that their network is outstanding. In terms of current Threshold Bitcoin, there's nearly $500 million worth now. And that's obviously through people bridging their Bitcoin onto this. And you can see that the token supply for tBTC has risen quite a bit. You can also see that holders have been rising quite well. In terms of the top contracts as well, you can see like which contracts hold like their Threshold Bitcoin, but Aave is holding like 1,400 of them. Aave is holding like 2,800 of them actually. So again, right? The numbers here are pretty good. If we take a look at the metrics, so this is the Dune index. So this is Dune's on-chain adoption index, which measures blockchain adoption over time, normalizing transaction fees, transfer volumes, and number of transactions. So as you can see, the Dune index is close to its all-time high right now. And then by contribution, Solana is the biggest contributor in that regard, which again, not really a surprise there. Solana's been just blasting. I mean, Radium's doing volume like no one's business. So there's a ton of different ways that you can earn with Threshold. When we take a look at their ecosystem, because obviously their ecosystem is the big thing here, because what has been done is they have a suite of cryptographic primitives that dApps use. So we can then see who are using Threshold, and there's tons and tons and tons of different integrations for Threshold. And they're just this subgraph. You've got Threshold subgraphs and boardrooms, delegates, dashboards. But then when we take a look at the actual ecosystem, you've got Polygon, you've got Base, you've got Ethereum, Optimism, Solana, Arbitrum. All the big boys utilize Threshold. Now, in terms of, we'll take a look at their Ether scan so we can see the number of holders. Threshold network token 7,600. You see, I am surprised it's that low, because this is sitting at a market cap of 307 million. Volume wise, it's doing all right. 39 million a day isn't bad. It's on all the big exchanges. That's a big downside, so it's not getting any sort of listing bounce. But in terms of usage, forget the number of holders of the T token and just look at the net usage with regards to the Threshold's BTC. You've got absolutely wild amounts of BTC that's been moved over. $500 million. That's no small thing, and it's being used to earn more. So the usage is very, very good. I mean, holders, you're looking at 1,800 or so holders of the Bitcoin. Now, one thing is worth noting is obviously some of these are going to be big people like Aave, like Wormhole. But again, really strong sign for the usage of Threshold. But price action's been piss poor all year. It's also on all the exchanges. So again, no listing bounce. But the things look very good. From a use standpoint, it really does look very, very positive. I do think, I think it's very unlikely we're going to see this get to $1. And that's off of the basis that, it's just not going to. That would put it at a market cap of $10 billion. I don't think we're there yet. I don't, the amount of wrapped, Threshold BTC is $500 million. The amount that's staked is 80 million. So you're looking at value locked, whatever you want to call it. You're looking at, 650 odd million, which is good, but it isn't worthy of $1 per coin. I can see a world where usage starts flying up for this, especially if people want to utilize their Bitcoin, especially if Bitcoin starts getting a little flat. That's when people will start bridging their Bitcoin to use it to earn more. And that's where you could see this start moving. Realistically, I don't think it's going to get anywhere close to $1, but I think there is a world where it can get to 10, 20, maybe even 25 cents at a push, which would obviously put it at about 2.5 billion market cap. That's going to depend on more and more people bridging their Bitcoin and using the Threshold apps. And the Threshold app and all the apps that Threshold have are very, very good. Again, you can earn really well by using by bridging your Bitcoin and actually playing with the dApp. In fact, if we just take a quick look. Verification. Bloody thing. Yeah. So, ready to mint. So, you connect your wallet. So, you provide a deposit address. You make a Bitcoin deposit. You initiate minting. And then from there, after that, so your wrapped Bitcoin effectively will arrive in 1 to 3 hours. Minimum of 0.01 that has to be deposited. And then after that, you initiate your minting, and then from there, you can utilize your newly minted Bitcoin to actually start using it in a bunch of different DeFi tooling, like DeFi tools. You can stake, etc., etc. Like it's not complicated. It's very simple and easy to use, and it means once your Bitcoin's working for you, it's going to be earning. Which, if you're holding Bitcoin, it's not earning other than its actual value is going up. But that, for threshold to get to 20-25 cents, which I think is possible, we need to see another realistically $2+ billion worth of Bitcoin that's been wrapped and moved over, bridged and minted. If we see that, then absolutely there is a world where this can get to 25 cents or so. But honestly, the key thing I would be watching is what are the changes in the minted Bitcoin. If you start seeing that getting parabolic, threshold's price is going to change, and it will change fast, and it will change in accordance with the usage. So that's the key thing. In terms of what the team need to do is just get more users. So that's marketing, that's advertising, that's showing the benefits. If they do that well, this can run up to 10 to 20, 25 cents. But again, the user base is key. Get a bigger user base. That's always number one goal. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. Do you use Threshold? If you do, how have you found it? If you don't use it, why don't you use it? Share in the comments. And let me know what you think it can hit if you're a holder. And guys, look, we are in a bull cycle right now. If you are sitting on cryptos you're not happy or confident in, it's probably because you've got the wrong cryptos in your portfolio. Clearing out the dead wood has got to be a job for everyone. If you don't know where to get started, have a look at copymycrypto.com. That's the site I run where I share all the coins I own with my members. Whenever I'm ready to buy or sell a coin, I tell my members the coin that I'm going to buy or sell, price I'm going to do it at. So my members can copy along exactly. They make the same profits without any work. If you go onto the site, like I say, you can see what my members have earned. You can see our successes. It's public record, verify it on this channel. My coins have been ripping it way more than the average. If you want to find out the coins I'm in, all you got to do is have a look at the site. And if you like what you see, guys, join up. And that is it from me. I will see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.